right. Welcome back to the Wisco Wistys. It's been a little bit. I would say I'm sorry for our absence, but I'm not. We have to salute. We lost our grandpa. Grandpa Pat Odell died right before Thanksgiving, so that's why we haven't been podcasting the last couple weeks.
It's been a week already.
It's been a week. I know, that's crazy. And it's been very trying on the family, so we just haven't had time for stuff like this. This is like the only time you're ever going to see us be serious on this podcast, so don't get used to it. His favorite drink was Miller Lite, Miller High Life, all the above. So in honor of Grandpa Pat, we are drinking Miller Lite, also my favorite beer. Grandpa,
cheers, Gramp,
used to say, I asked him once, what's your favorite drink, Grandpa? And he's like, Miller. I like Miller. I'm like, oh, yeah? He's like, yep. Ever since I was 10. And then 2 years ago, I think he said, Mason, I'm done drinking. I quit drinking. He's like 86. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, really? He's like, yeah, doctor says it's probably better. I'm like, yeah, that's probably true. And he's like, yep, 76 years of drinking. So I just had to share that with everybody. So
that's a good one.
Love you, Gramps. We miss you.
Yeah, love you.
But yeah, we're back. We are back.
We missed
a couple of weeks, so we're gonna try to like recap some of that stuff, and there's some bigger stuff. I honestly don't remember.
We don't
have to go through. We're not gonna go through everything, but we can go through like the big stuff.
No, so we didn't even get to talk about the Packer-Bear game.
Oh, geez.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, what week was that?
Because that would have been November 17th, which would have been, we would have done it that Wednesday, but he went in that Thursday.
Yeah.
So we didn't even get to do Packer
So
Bears.
it was Packer Bears.
The block kick, quick. Yeah, fuck you, Chicago. Like, that sucks. Downhill.
San Francisco, and then this last one. So we missed 3 games because we played on a
pretty much,
Thursday.
Yeah. The Bills beat the Chiefs.
That was big.
Got their first loss. Steelers beat the Ravens, kind of taking control of the division. Eagles beat the Commanders, taking control of that division. The next week, we pounded the Packers, pounded the Niners.
Yeah.
At home.
They were down a lot of players.
Down a lot of people.
But, hey, they might not even make the playoffs, man.
And then there were some crazy games. So, like, Chicago went to overtime. They got an onside kick and tied the game, and then had the ball.
First onside kick recovered of the year, I think it was. Yeah.
The Commanders, Cowboys was a nuts game. Like, they threw it, they scored, and then the Cowboys scored off an onside kick.
Yeah.
And that was what Paige beat you with.
Some bullshit.
The Chiefs beat the Panthers on a game-winning field goal. Just close games. The Browns.
Panthers are starting to come into their own.
Bryce looks better.
Yeah.
The Browns play the Steelers in just an absolute beautiful snow game.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool to watch.
Jameis Winston.
Jameis.
We're just blessed to be able to play in the snow.
We had the Harbaugh game. The Ravens kind of won that one. And then we had this past week. So we had Thanksgiving. We had actually like decent games on Thanksgiving. The Giants-Cowboys wasn't interesting, but it was close. The Bears absolutely shit themselves at the end of that game, and he got fired for it.
Eberflus is fired now. We're just catching up to
they said he was losing
reality.
The locker room. I said, shock.
Really?
We had to report
5 straight games where you lose by like...
You just sit there and stare instead of doing a timeout. Kind of pissed, though, because we wanted the Lions to lose as Packer fans.
Obviously.
We went to the Thanksgiving game with Ross. Shout out Ross. He said he's going to watch the pod more consistently. Let's see,
Ross.
Ross, if you watch,
Ross,
you need to text me.
We know you're watching because I'm going to give you something here.
Yes.
Text Cole the number 69.
Yeah, I want just
out of the blue, nothing else.
Yep.
Just text him 69,
and we'll
know that means that you've been watching. Watch him send that out of the blue, and he wasn't watching.
Yeah, he'd just be like, no, just thinking about.
Just thought about 69 and you.
Ross is getting into betting a little bit now too. We cashed a ticket on Sunday, so Grandpa was really big into gambling.
Yes, he was.
I'm
so
not going to release his bookie's name, but he had a
No.
bookie, an actual bookie.
Yeah.
He was really into it. His last bet he did with me, he called me up week 10. It was like Niners, Seattle. Seattle's 7.5-point dogs. Should we take it? I said, sure. He goes, put money on. So I got $20 on. We won like $45 plus the money back because the Niners lost the game.
Yeah.
Gino,
that's
winner.
Pat Odell for you. The last bet he ever made.
Correct. And then he was when I, like, even in his last moments, he's like, we got to find another one.
Yeah.
Let's get another one. I got voicemails of him saying, Kentucky Derby's tomorrow. Who you want? Let's put some money on.
Yeah,
that's what I got. Voicemails.
I didn't even think about voicemails. That's gonna make me cry.
I know. I had to get rid of a couple a couple years ago because he used to call like all the time when I was in school. But since I've been home and had more time, I've been answering calls more frequently.
I mean, he's the reason why we do our picks every week. He'd always call us. We'd pick teams and just keep score. So we're gonna continue to do that like we have been, but. In honor of Gramps now.
And then I put in some bets for the weekend, and it's the most money I've won all year.
That's awesome.
Which I'm just, I don't know. Me and Ross put in a bet for Sunday.
He's up there just helping control stuff.
Mason knows the story, but if you go to a Lambeau game, they do the beer race, right?
Yeah.
So they do like...
You watch the Miller High Life, Miller Lite,
Ross goes,
MGB, 64. Yeah, they pick like 4 beers, and they're just like the man or the guys running
beer
a race.
Was High Life.
Yeah.
And High Life jumps out to a lead, and we're like, oh, and then he like totally fell back. I'm like, oh, and then guess who finished and won?
Yeah,
fucking High Life. So like that
and
was
ML
just
was
weird.
second too. That's Gramps. That's Gramps.
But the Packers dominated the Dolphins. Tua can't play in the cold, not breaking narratives. What else happened?
I mean, the Chiefs somehow win games every fucking week. They only lost to the Bills, and then the Raiders. What did you think about that Raiders call?
So
Isn't that false start?
No, it's by rule book because I thought it was a false start too, but by rule book it's not because like it was motion because they're supposed to let the play go on. I don't know how they. But the
center false started. He started when he shouldn't have.
But if he sends the ball, that's when the ball starts. It doesn't matter.
So he can't false start.
If the only time he can false start is if everyone else moves and he doesn't, because then they say everyone but the center or false.
But then it's not. Can a center false start?
I think
he flinches,
or he does the head kick too high. When for the fake.
But if you watch that, the ref on the far side comes in doing this.
Well, they're always on the wrong signal, and then they talk to each other, and then NFL comes in, and
Yeah, and he was like waving his hands like this, which means dead play.
I will say this, though.
I don't know. It's just
the Chiefs are lucky. I'm sick of the people saying that they're not lucky. I'm sick of the people saying like Mahomes, they just know how to win. People are scared.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
But the Raiders missed 3 field goals before that. So are we honestly going to expect him that he would have made that field goal if they didn't false start?
I mean, it's 30 yards.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it?
No.
40?
It was like a 48. He missed a 52, 53, 54. So and just make one of those field goals.
They could have ran a 5 and out.
Yeah,
they had 15 seconds and a timeout.
Who said he make that? Because last time I checked, they blocked a field goal. You know what I mean? So there's moments just like people say.
Right.
There's always a moment where the team could improve, but at the end of it, it's just annoying
at some point
that
you're
they
like,
always finish games.
How can this just keep happening? I love the meme where it's like
I hate it.
Jesse from Breaking Bad. How can he keep getting away from this?
I agree because it's. And
Vegas,
I'm so sick of the people that are like, like they're quoting Antonio Pierce, where they're last year after they beat him on Christmas, he's like, we got we know how to play them. We got the book is out on that style, and they're like, 2-0 this year. I'm like, you beat them by 7 in the first game, and then they would have beat you in this game. They know how to play
at
you
home,
because it's close. Everybody knows how to play you. You just make one.
They're not nearly as dynamic as they used to be. Mahomes is not playing very well.
No, I mean, I'm not doing a power
compared to him normally.
Today? No, I'm not doing a power rankings, but I don't think they're the best team right now. But in the playoffs, it gets sticky.
Who is the best team right now? Just real quick. Are we playing them tomorrow?
We will do a headline for playoff teams, and
I'll find out.
I'll notice you.
Okay.
The other big game Well, there's two really. There's a lot of good games. Like the Cardinals the Vikings squeaked by the Cardinals on Sunday. That was horse shit. I watched that one. Kirk Cousins just doesn't want to throw the ball to his own team.
Yeah, they're starting to get bad now.
Yeah.
They started strong.
Aaron
with the
threw a
Saints.
pick six to a D lineman for 90
Oh
yards.
my
Like
God.
that was brutal. The Jags. I mean, we got to talk about what's his face like assaulted Trevor Lawrence on the field.
And I've seen he's
Also,
had a
like,
lot in his history.
He's dirty, but
Dirty?
also like when I saw what is he supposed to do? Like there was a point where they paused it, and it's like Lawrence was still up, he was still up, and it was like a 6-yard difference.
Yeah, but you can pull up.
He should. Well, he hit him
can
with his
pull up.
forearm.
Right. You don't have to. You can go like and like try to dodge.
Yeah, I
him.
know, but it's
I know
still,
that's
it's
harder.
Still
It's
tough.
easier said than done. But you like. He fucked him up.
Big game,
and
Eagles.
that sucks because this is a key time.
No, it is
right now.
He's out of for 3 games. And
Right.
they play the Chiefs too.
Yeah.
So like,
there you go. There's another fucking win
Yeah,
for
I
them.
know. Big game, Eagles Ravens. Eagles won that one. Lamar's like really good against the NFC.
Yeah.
We thought the Ravens were going to win, but the Eagles are tough. And then
they are.
Buffalo.
They're like, Saquon is really making a
Buffalo
splash.
home playoff game. Snow.
Love
like that
it.
was just December.
Allen throws it to Cooper. Cooper tosses
and
it
then
to
he
him.
Dives. That was
That's
theatrical.
backyard
right there.
football like every
Yeah.
guy has ever
I don't know how
dreamt
you
about
don't
being
like
in a
Josh
position
Allen.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
If
he's engaged to Haley Steinfeld right now.
Good
so.
for him. If I'm
Is
telling
it?
you, yeah, it is.
We'll
Well,
see.
I mean, what?
I mean, she's cute, but
Is he cute though?
yeah, but it's not about the looks with her. That's
Why?
what I'm saying.
He's got more money than her.
I'm not saying that either.
What are you saying?
Other things, personality-wise. Personality-wise, yeah.
Say it.
No, I'm not gonna
Mason.
get put on blast for that.
Say it.
I didn't say it.
Mason.
I won't say
He
it.
can't stand by his take. Stand on
I'm
business.
not trying to start
Mason.
beef. I'm not trying to start beef with Haley Steinfeld.
Well, I'm a pro Josh Allen fan here, so if he wins the Super Bowl, I will buy his jersey. Like I am that big of a fan. Check the pod. I've been a fan for
I know
a
you
while.
have. I know you have.
I just like watching him play.
Right, he's fun to watch.
And I just like the dude. So that was a cool game, but that's kind of just wrapping up everything in like the last quick wrap up.
yeah,
of what we
yeah.
could talk
That's like
about.
the big stuff that's happened.
So I want to go through headlines for playoff teams. So we're through 13 weeks. We have 18 weeks total in the season. For some reason, the NFL was just like, hey, week 14, let's put like 4 teams on bye.
Yeah, why?
Why? We had 2 weeks during the season this year, 8, and I think last week where there was no buys.
What the fuck?
This is the week before fantasy playoffs. Does the NFL care about anything?
No,
Because
they
that's
don't.
just stupid to me.
That is stupid.
So going through 13 weeks, though, we're only discussing current playoff teams who would be in now.
Like if they started today, this is what's
Yes.
going on. Okay.
So I want quick, rapid fire. We'll do both. What you think, I think. Each team, headline. What's your...
Yeah, one sentence
Yeah.
or whatever.
And we'll
headline.
start with the AFC Chiefs. Go.
Finding a
one
way to the number 1 seed.
Getting it done. Yeah.
Something like that.
I'm
I'm not as witty.
lucky, but still...
Sucky.
No, I was going to say lucky, but still good.
Trying to make it rhyme.
Buffalo clinched the AFC East. Didn't think that was possible this early, but that's a thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Josh Allen for MVP.
That's a good one. I would say best chance to beat the Chiefs this year. Their team looks like they are like before. It was like, man, he was so good,
Yeah.
and then the rest. Now it's like the team is good,
Yeah.
so maybe they get over the hump. Steelers.
Mike Tomlin never loses.
Let Russ cook, baby. I mean, ever since
I think
he put him in
Tomlin's
there.
like probably one of the best coaches. in the
Steelers
league
play
right
the
now.
Chiefs. That's a low-key good game later in the year here. So
Oh, that's a
1
high-key
seed.
good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texans.
Someone has to win the AFC South.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
It's kind of like the
I'm gonna
NFC
say
South.
Not an actual contender.
No.
Chargers.
Jim Harbaugh is the difference.
Yeah. Justin Herbert is better because of him.
Yes.
Ravens. Oh, I'll go first. Overhyped. We talk about Lamar winning MVP. We talk about they should be the best team in the league. They're this 8-5, 6 seed.
Yeah.
Like, they don't win like they should.
Yeah.
They're this best roster, overhyped.
I'll let you have that one.
Broncos. ROI, question mark?
Oh, I thought you said ROI.
Return on investment.
Yeah, I'm like,
for
what is
their
return on
ROI.
investment? Yes, that's true. ROI, Rookie of the Year, Bo Nix. It's either him or Jaden Daniels. It's not Caleb Williams. It's not Caleb.
Brock Bowers.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was having such a good year.
He's on my fantasy. He's the only reason why I have 5 wins.
I didn't realize he's doing so well. God giveth, God taketh away. Have you seen that hairline?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. Just shave it.
Do you have one?
Grow a beard. I'm sorry.
Broncos.
Bo Nix is it.
Yeah, maybe.
That's my headline.
NFC Lions.
Dan motherfucking kneecap biting Campbell. He's so good.
I'm going to say 1-2 punch.
Yeah, the running backs.
They call it, what do they say?
Sonic
and
or no,
Hedgehog
it's
Buster and
it's Knuckles and
Sonic.
Is
Sonic
it
and
Sonic?
Knuckles. I don't know.
I thought it was the red one.
Eagles, best team in the NFL
You think so?
right now.
Damn.
Their defense of talent
Yeah, their
is
defense
legit.
is good. I just don't know if I trust Hurts right now.
But they got, like, without Devontae Smith right now, but, like, they have guys that just make plays. It always goes back to what I say in the playoffs. The Packers were all
Do you trust the coaching?
Fuck no. That's the problem. But it depends on who they play. No one in... Well, the next segment we're doing is ranking coaching. We're going to go back and forth.
Yeah.
And that'll show you where people are in the scope of things. But the NFC is not that strong with certain teams. But their talent's legit.
Yeah, they are.
They just got dudes. Like, when the Packers would play, it was like we could out-scheme people. Then we ran into the Bucks.
And we almost beat them. Is it just because it was in the beginning of the year and it's in Brazil where it was closer?
I went... I think we're both good teams, but I don't know. I think we could hang, but that'd be interesting.
Saquad.
Saquad?
Yeah, Saquad. Me daddy. That's my headline.
Seahawks?
Someone's got to win the NFC.
Well, no, that was mine
West.
from the South.
Someone's got to win the NFC South, so that's those Falcons too.
Daddy Baker, take it.
Vikings?
Not as good as they
should.
Record.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
10-2. I don't think.
I mean, they're a decent team, but they're well coached.
Actual contenders.
They're well coached,
yes.
and they've got a lot of
weapons.
They've got a lot of weapies.
Pack
is back. I think. Okay, so for real though, our headline will be
"Love taketh and love."
Yeah, something along the lines of like, "We go where love goes."
Love taketh and love giveth.
Yeah, love leads. Love leads the way.
Yeah.
If he's gonna fucking throw some picks and shit, we're not gonna win. If he just takes care of the ball, we have a high-powered offense. We have enough of high power.
I agree.
Yeah.
Commanders should be happy for this season, even if they make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to
because what do you have?
anything.
You got the Bucks, you have the Cardinals, all kind of riding
their
ass.
division now.
No.
But like, even if you didn't make the playoffs and you're on the one out, like, you should be happy with your turn.
Yeah, I mean, you have a rookie quarterback. No one cares about you ever. Do you see that they're looking at changing the name back to the Redskins?
Yeah, that's a different conversation for a different
for a different pod.
You don't want to talk about Haley Steinfeld, but you want to get into the fucking
race. If the natives like it.
I know. They're going to be.
I'm not saying all of them do, but I've heard.
Fans are like, no.
Yeah, all of our native fans.
Not
that we don't love our native fans, we do.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah. I can't believe we would be like the NFC North is just a powerhouse right now.
No, the Lions are fucked because if they lose like 2 games, they play Buffalo in like 2 weeks.
I think the NFC North is what people thought the AFC North was going to be.
Yeah, but they've like butchered each other. They've gone all over each other.
Yeah, and the Bengals fucking suck.
Okay.
They don't have a defense.
Yeah,
and it pisses me off.
He puts up like 40 points a game.
30-5 right now.
Let's get to it.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
MVP list. Here we go.
2/3 of the way through the year.
2/3 through the way. Number 5, or honorable mention, Baker Mayfield.
Really?
Yeah, he's playing well.
Yeah, but MVP?
Well, I have 5 people, so honorable mention. He's not even on the ballot. Honorable mention, Lamar Jackson.
He's not even in your top 5?
Fuck no.
I'm just naming people I'm thinking of right now. Is it because of the
Number 5?
Is it because of the media narrative that I'm thinking that?
Partly. Number 5, Derrick Henry. That's a big reason why.
Oh my God! I thought you, in my head I thought Derek Carr.
Oh God!
When you first said Derek, I'm
Marquez Valdez Scantling.
Yeah.
Number 5, Derrick Henry. I think he's the key to their team. When they play him and run him and because the thing. Well,
if he's on there, I know you have another running back on there.
Yes, the thing that bugs me is people go, they should have ran the ball more, then they would have won. It's like, so Lamar isn't the answer then. If the Bills lost, would they go, they should have ran more? No. If the Chiefs lost, they should have ran more.
If that's his strength, what if they should have ran more with Lamar?
But they're saying they should have ran more with Henry. That's the thing that they say after these games. They need to run the ball.
But like last year when they
after
lost,
the championship game, they're like, they need to run more though.
Right. Who did they have for their running back last year?
Gus
Edwards.
Yeah.
And they were still like a good running team.
But they needed to
had
run
Lamar in there,
more.
And they should have ran the ball more.
Yes.
Whether that includes Lamar or not.
My 4th and 3rd are probably controversial. I'm putting Justin Herbert on the list.
Wow.
Just because he's always been like, who the fuck is he throwing the ball to?
Lad McConkey.
Yeah, and that team is in the running.
A white guy named Lad with 2 Ds. I
can't put Harbaugh on the list.
Right, so it's got to be.
I'm kind of like vaulting Herbert.
So what are his stats though? What touchdowns, yards, picks?
They're nothing great, but they're good.
And it's enough for them to get into the playoffs.
He's the reason that they're like there.
Yeah.
He's throwing darts. He's just.
Harbaugh was a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he knows.
Correct.
The position.
My
so
number
he's probably coaching him a little.
3 is Joe fucking Burrow. Fuck you, world. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Without him, they're not even in the games. And you're going to say.
There may be 1 in. Whatever.
Yeah.
11.
And you're going to say, well, they lost to the Patriots and he didn't play well. And
that was the first game of the year.
I don't give a shit. Aaron lost 38-3 and then won the MVP against the Saints. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
COVID year gets demolished and then just tears the league and then we're just MVP.
Throws like 2 picks in one game.
Yeah.
And throw a pick again for
one. For the rest of the year. But Burrow's been. If they had a defense, they would be winning the division or right in the playoffs, and people would be like, "Damn, Joe Burrow's is he the best quarterback this year? Like he's playing that
right."
Good.
It would be it'd be the Lamar talk, but for him.
Correct. And if he makes one mistake,
how do you fix that team? I mean, it's just all defense. I don't think his offensive line is helping him either. I see him running for his fucking life still all day.
You fire the head coach and you get Bill fucking Belichick.
Yeah,
there,
baby.
And that would just be
I would be
wild.
Boing, if I fucking heard that news.
You don't think he would? Did you see he bought a Batmobile?
I did.
Joe's fucking around.
Yeah. Because he's got nothing else to do. He's got all this fucking free time because they're never playing.
Jamar's like, they can't even pay me, and then they paid you, and you're just blowing it on a Batmobile. What's that about? My number 2, I'll say 2 and 1 because it's pretty obvious. Number 2, Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Number 1, Josh Allen.
Okay.
And you're going to say, Saquon, why isn't Saquon? If he break... I don't know if he's going to break it yet.
But he also gets an extra game. So to me, he has to break it in 16, not 17 weeks.
That's a fair point. I mean, technically, OJ had 14 games, and he broke it before Dickerson.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So there's all... that's why stats are misleading. Yes. If you have... You got to look into it a little bit. Like, a lot of them give you an idea, but they're misleading.
Josh hasn't had the greatest statistical year. It's not his greatest in his own, career.
But it shouldn't just be about stats.
There's a couple things here. You need moments as an MVP. big games moments. Saquon has them.
Yeah. Or you need like momentum.
The hurdle.
Or you win like 3 big games in a row.
Yep.
Like amazing plays or something.
Beating the Ravens, and he had a big touchdown at the end.
Or where he's got like 300 yards from scrimmage or something.
Against the Chargers,
like
he took off.
yards or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Like those moments
Unreal.
help you. Josh, the run against the Chiefs to win the game, ice it, beating the Chiefs.
And who the fuck is he throwing to? A guy that doesn't wear shoes, a
Amari,
rookie,
like
and then Amari Cooper that's
Shakir.
40 years old.
Yeah. And
so
then
tell me how he's not valuable.
Correct. And then the snow flip back dive, like that was
that's
fucking
so
nuts.
Cool.
Like so he's there. I think it's over if they beat the Lions. Buffalo plays Detroit.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say they played them already.
No, they play in like 2 weeks. If they beat the Lions, he's the MVP because they play like the Patriots, and like the Jets.
Okay.
So like if he shits himself in those games, then I guess. But like I don't expect that.
I wouldn't be mad if Saquon won just because having a running back, it's either if you look at the last like 20 MVPs, it's quarterbacks and running backs.
So this is the
problem,
though.
But it's like 6 running backs.
This is what I want to ask you. If Saquon breaks it and you don't give it to him, no running back's ever going to get it then. Because like Peterson had this great season, won MVP. He didn't break it, but he was close.
Right.
It was like 9 yards. We gave it to him. If Saquon doesn't get it, people are going to go, well, Saquon didn't even get it that year, so why should Joe Schmo get it?
Right. It's gonna raise the bar for
everyone else
for running backs to win it for everybody, and then they're never. It's just becoming who's the best quarterback award.
Pretty much, because that's the most valuable position. But also the struggle is like, what if they're both the 1 or 2 seed? So their teams are good.
Yeah. Records are the same or close.
But like to me, he broke the record. He's the man. But who has more help on their team? I don't know. The fucking Eagles offense is awesome.
Yeah.
It's all stars.
Yeah.
So like Josh really is the most valuable
He's more
player.
valuable. Right. And it's subjective.
And how good is Saquon on the Giants?
Who votes for MVP? Is it all these guys like writers and shit like that?
Anti-COVID guy, yeah.
Yeah. So it's subjective, and it's all these guys who just you can look at it from any different way. And it's they vote?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're on the AP. It's the AP.
How many people are there? Like 50?
50.
Yeah. So everyone can have their own definition for valuable.
Correct.
Who's the most
That's
valuable?
tough.
How does that okay, does your team have to be the 1 seed or be a really good team?
Florio's like right now you're either the quarterback of the 1 or 2 seed. It will win the MVP every year.
That's what he believes?
No, that's what he
Or that's what he sees as a trend.
Well, that's what he's like. He's like, if you want to bet MVP, bet who you think is going to be a 1 or 2 seed and the quarterback.
Okay.
Because that's what people end up voting for. Because the quarterback's the most valuable
Whether that's right or
whether it's right or wrong.
Right.
Correct.
Okay.
So I think it'll be interesting because if Saquon doesn't get it, I think like he has to get it for him to have a chance.
Yeah.
If Josh beats the Bills or if the Bills beat Detroit.
Yeah. Where is that?
I think it's at Detroit, which is even like
I want to see Goff trying
outside.
to throw in fucking 40 degrees
So
squall winds. Cole drove here in a squall today.
Put that 4-wheel on.
You give me another Miller Lite, please?
Yeah. What do you think of my rankings? Anyone that you think should be on?
No, I like it. I don't know if
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if the order is correct, and I don't know about Justin Herbert. But
I'm not putting Goff on. A lot of people have Goff.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's why I put Herbert because I couldn't put Goff, and I'm not.
I think you can put Lamar.
Yeah, I
there.
probably could put Lamar because he beat Herbert. So,
yeah, I mean,
wins aren't a quarterback stat.
It's tough, but I mean, there's so many things to me. I would love to see the decision making process for
those people,
these guys who'd vote for that, because I would have a very I would get it down to a science. I would look at strength of schedule. I would look at the team around you,
games, who's there,
and the people who are going to be on the top of my list are people who are
Mason's
elevating their team when you don't have as much help around you, and you're still winning games. Your record's better, and
this is what
you're making those big plays, all that stuff. And your stats might not be as good as
you need good
the
stats,
other guy,
but they got
but right,
you're gonna be in the range.
Yeah, you're not even gonna be in the running for it if
First
your
of all,
stats aren't good.
you can never use Pro Bowl. Don't even tell me he had Pro Bowl. I don't care.
Yeah, the Pro Bowl is like
Because
fan
I heard
voting.
Carson Steele was like leading Pro Bowlers.
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Wait, who is that?
He's the Chiefs running back with the long hair.
The Chiefs running back?
Yes, after Pacheco.
Not
got hurt.
Pacheco?
Yeah.
Fucking Kareem
And
Hunt?
it's I think they do it like the NFL
How
or like
the
the
fuck is
NBA
he leading
where like
Pro
fan
Bowl?
votes put in and then the other ones are from coaches.
You're telling me
and
like
then-
Justin Jefferson isn't leading?
No, for like AFC. It's AFC, NFC. I saw he was like a high vote getter.
What?
Yes.
I don't even know who that is.
So don't even, because fans just vote. They just decide. So don't even say Pro Bowl.
It's like voting for Taco Fall because he's just this
yeah,
fucking
exactly.
7'6"
It has
guy
to
and
be
they want
all
and they
pro.
just love his
you
name.
have to be an all pro because guess who votes for all pro? AP. So AP all pro, right? How
Those
many
are guys that do MVP, right?
Yes. So it's the same group. Do you see any AP all pro? I think maybe the left tackle for Buffalo, maybe Dawkins. He's pretty good. The
Oh,
guy with
yeah,
the
yeah,
glasses and the snowflake face mask. Did you see that?
No.
His face mask was a snowflake.
What's his name?
Dion Dawkins.
Dion. Yeah.
So him maybe,
I'll look
but
that up.
anyone else? No.
No.
How many on the Eagles?
A lot.
You could put Lane Johnson. Pick a lineman, right?
Yeah.
Like so, at least one of those. Could AJ? Maybe, but there's so many good wide receivers. But he could.
Yeah.
Could Saquon? Yes, but so would Josh. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That
he was
cancels
the guy
out.
that did the.
Yeah, and that's a snowflake. That's cool.
That is cool. Can he wear that in the game?
No, I don't
Okay,
think
I was gonna say there's no way he
because they
wore
have to
that.
be the built-in visor. But
That is a snowflake. That's awesome.
yeah, it's smart, isn't it? And then
Smart. Why is that smart?
it's unique. I don't know. It's just like an intelligent thing to do.
It's smart because it blends into the snow.
No, I'm saying it's smart, like creative.
Okay.
But they got good dudes. And then defensively, Jalen Carter's the man.
Yeah, he's becoming.
Oh my God.
Didn't he
got a
get?
great
Was he the one
secondary.
that got caught speeding?
No, that was Jordan Davis. The guy was drunk. Yeah.
But this guy's like 20. Isn't
Well,
he?
not Jordan Davis. Sorry. No, Jalen Carter's young.
He's like like
The Bears
Kenny-esque.
could draft him like twice. And
Yeah.
He's not Kenny-esque. He's Aaron Donald-esque. Like he's that, but bigger.
No, like in his beginning of his career.
Oh, like
super
young, yeah, 'cause
young
he was
and like
18
dominant.
getting
Yeah.
drafted. Yeah. So they got dudes like all over the place. Cooper DeJean's playing well. Their rookies are playing well. Like,
Yeah, Cooper. You see Cooper fucking level Henry.
yeah, he's
Nah.
like, I didn't think. Well, I mean, that's a little.
I know he
misleading,
caught
but
the ball and then he turned around. He like if he was full head of steam, he's not doing that.
I just don't think
But-
they have as many people that are going to make the team. So it's just another thing to look.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we got to do quick. We're doing coaches. This is an exercise for all the people. Tell you where coaching is in this league. We just went through divisions or playoffs.
Yeah.
You got a draft. We're going back and forth. Best to worst coaching. Rapid
Playoff
fire.
edition?
No.
Total?
Because
Oh, God.
I want to show who sucks.
Okay.
You can get the first pick.
I want to pick the best coach.
Yeah. So if you we all know who number one is. But if you once you take him, I can't take him, and we got to go back and forth.
Do we know who number one is?
There's only one option.
Andy Reid.
Yes.
Okay.
Andy Reid's number one.
I seriously, it was between him and Tomlin for me. I think Tomlin's that good, and Dan Campbell.
There's a lot of good ones, Mason.
There's good team. Yeah, there's good coaches.
I'm gonna take. Oh, damn! It is tough. This is not just off of this year, though, right? Why are you taking Andy Reid? Because of the Super Bowls and everything, too.
Yeah, and he's just
So it's just the
figuring
whole
it-
scope, right?
Yeah.
I'm taking Kyle Shanahan then.
Wow.
Yes.
Some people think he could get fired.
Yeah, that's just stupid to me. They've been in 4 out of the last 5. Like, give me a break. They should be lucky to have him. That's mine. Go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, you could take. I mean, there's a lot of. We could just. This is not like to play against each other. Like Tomlin's an option here for sure.
Or that's what I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna go Tomlin.
I think
I
that's
like
good.
Tomlin. I mean, how can you not? He's never had a losing
Okay, so
season.
just keep track where we're at, because this is. There's some people here that are gonna fall down that you're gonna be like, wait, what? So he's 3, right?
Okay.
You pick Tomlin. I don't know how you don't pick
Mike McCarthy.
Shut up. I don't know how you don't pick John Harbaugh.
Yeah, he's up there.
Like, they're always in it. Baltimore's tough.
He's in there.
He's a good coach.
He's a good coach.
That's 4.
Okay. I'll go Dan Campbell.
That was the other one I was going between.
I'll go Dan Campbell.
At 5. Okay.
Damn.
I don't know how you don't pick Sean McVay. Super Bowl winning Sean McVay at 6.
Oh, fuck, the LA Rams.
Yeah. I mean, when you go into a game, you're like, fuck, McVay's going to figure some shit out.
Yeah, the guy who you're like,
Shanahan
3 years ago, week 15, 3rd and 4,
Wheel right,
fourth
up,
quarter.
Left side, yeah. Up 15 yards, 12 minutes
like,
left in the clock.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Okay, so that's what?
You got McVay.
That's 6.
Oh. Okay. Hold on. I got to look at the AFC.
This is not easy.
I got to look at the AFC. I mean, I'm going to go fucking Matt LaFleur.
Okay, so that's what I was saying, but he's the 7th ranked coach.
He's top 10 for sure.
But I feel like should be higher, but there's
top
that
5,
many good
maybe
coaches.
Maybe top 5. There's another guy in our division that I would pick.
I was just going to say, Kevin O'Connell's
He's good,
gotta
man.
be on the list.
He's
I've never
good.
seen more people open with shit
Oh my
quarterbacks
God.
in my life. Kevin O'Connell's mine.
Okay,
8.
I want Jim Harbaugh.
Jim, for turning that team around, you're
Yeah.
damn fucking right. Jim Harbaugh's 9. I'm going to go, I think you got to give him some credit because they're always winning. Sean McDermott, Buffalo.
Yeah, he was on the hot seat, but it's like, okay, they're doing good now. Yeah,
division. So
we'll see how far
but I
they
think
go
now once
this
you get to
week.
him, you're at a level where
it
it's like
starts
kind
to
of
drop off. Yeah,
so that's 10.
I'm gonna take DeMarco,
Alexa. Okay, I don't mind.
He's turned that
DeMarco.
team around too. Remember they used to suck.
I think you're missing somebody here, so I'll take him.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can see who it is though first. The Bucks head coach.
No, he's on there for me though. I was
Hold
gonna
on,
say
hold on.
Sean Payton.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Denver.
I'm not a fan of big tits.
I know, but
on
I'm
a
gonna
guy.
take Sean at 12. I mean,
Okay.
he's proven.
That joke went right over your head.
I heard it. Nice dish, Sean. Go ahead. Next up, we got a lot of young coaches here too.
Yeah, you got like Mike McDaniel. You got.
But we're at 12.
No, Vrabel's not them anymore.
I know Vrabel's not a coach, and I'd have him at like
Which is crazy.
9.
He'd be top 10.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? What idiots. I couldn't even tell you who the fucking Cardinals coach, or no, is that Cliff Kingsbury?
No, he's
Not
with
anymore.
Command- It's the guy. It's
I couldn't even tell you who the Cardinals are. I couldn't
It's
tell
the
you.
guy from the Eagles. He was with the Eagles before. Jonathan Gannon.
The Saints just fired their guy. The Panthers
Rizzler.
just fired their guy. I'll go the Bucks guy.
Yeah.
That whatever his name is.
I
I forgot his name. Todd
Bowles.
Bowles. Yeah.
Jonathan Gannon is the Cardinals guy. So if you want to that's 13. I just want to point this out there. The only non-playoff teams to be picked are the Texans and
the Eagles.
Nick fucking Sirianni.
The Eagles.
I don't trust that guy as far as I could throw him.
Yeah.
He is a psycho, and I don't think he's good at coaching.
No. That's their biggest drawback
Yes,
right now. Your head
it's a
coach, and
problem.
that's not a good thing.
I'm going to take him now because I don't know who else to take.
Yeah, I mean you got fucking Mike McCarthy,
Well, the Texans coach is
Dabo, or Dayball. I don't even know who coaches the Saints or the Panthers or the Bears.
Rizzler. Just go by teams then.
I don't know who coaches the Jets. I don't. OJ Mayo or not OJ Mayo. Gerard Mayo.
OJ's like in Europe balling
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
got like dreads. I saw a picture of him. Like, holy shit.
I think the Texans.
Antonio
Pierce.
Pierce.
I think the Texans would be next because he flipped that team around.
The Browns guy.
Wait, you took D'Amico.
I took DeMarco. I don't know who.
Raheem
coaches-
Mostert for the Falcons.
Oh, he's their head coach?
Yeah, now.
Wow.
So we could take him. Dan Quinn with the Commanders would be pretty soon. I think
he should have been higher. He's a
good one.
Yeah, he's doing better.
I think the Cardinals and Colts, they're both the coordinators from Philly when they were in the Super Bowl. Steichen and Gannon are like right there because they probably made that team.
Like bottom 10.
Yeah. And then you're going to get into
Titans.
the world of the new coach. I mean, I think Stefanski's got to be up there, and Zach Taylor. I don't think Taylor's that impressive with the Bengals,
No.
but Stefanski with the Browns won Coach of the Year twice.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's just, I mean, they don't have a quarterback.
But then Doug's going to get
Doug
fired.
Peterson, yeah.
Jets already fired theirs. Titans is a new one. Patriots is a new one. Pierce is new. Mike's probably there because he's proven, but
Yeah.
that's like 22. Bears just fired. Saints just fired. Panthers are new.
Mike McDaniel.
We forgot about Mikey Mike.
McDaniel's got to be
probably
top
like 20.
Yeah.
But that just shows you the drop off.
I mean, he's an offensive-minded guy, but it's like I don't like his
Did
leadership.
you hear after the game they were like, when your coach is shivering, it's not a good sign.
Yeah, he's like 130 pounds with his double layer or what are those?
So let me ask you one question Alexa asked, and she'll be happy if she watches this. Out of
think.
all the coaches,
Who's the hottest?
no, who's got the most swag? Who's got the
Swag?
most?
Not Mike McDaniel. He's got a perm right now.
Well, that's what people would say that because it's Miami, but who's got the most
He wants to have the most swag,
I don't want
but
to say
he doesn't.
Riz, but you know what I mean.
Oh,
He's got the
God.
most swag. He's got the most aura.
I mean, I think Dan Campbell as a good aura. He commands a room when he walks in
I
there,
think you're missing.
and
a
that
big
goatee
one,
is.
There's one clear one.
Andy Reid. No.
How about them Chiefs? Yeah.
Okay, let me think. I mean, Matt LaFleur. He
was in
He gets his haircut once a week.
And
Tom Brady wants to lick those lips for him, baby.
I had him top 4.
Okay. Just with style and swag.
Well, just aura, swag.
yeah.
Yeah, about him. There's
Kyle
one.
Shanahan might be up there.
Mm.
He's got a mullet now. He's trying to stay.
I think D'Amico.
Yeah, he's just
and
young.
Mostert.
He's younger.
Yeah, but they have that.
He's got perfect skin.
Yeah, he does.
Not
It's
a
not
fucking
Todd Bowles,
blemish
I think.
on there at all, and it's just
Is it not
perfect
do you
into
not-
bald
Do you
head.
not have the name though?
I'm thinking here. Hold on.
Because this is pretty obvious to me.
Hold on.
Lex is like, "There's no other choice," and I was like, "I know."
Oh, Tomlin?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tomlin's with the aviators and the hat.
and the big cross
the fuck
necklace.
you. He walks around like this.
Yeah, I had to look
all
at the
day.
teams. I found it though. Yeah,
It's Tomlin. He's got the most aura.
and he's hip enough because he's part of the culture.
Yeah,
He's black. Okay, I'm sorry. He's black.
Did you see?
And he works with a lot of black people.
Did you see
And he can mesh with that.
I mean, he knows how to connect.
If you're a black player, are you going to connect with a white coach or a black coach
Most
more?
likely with Tomlin.
I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm saying that's probably what happens.
I think it was Broderick Jones was walking in to the locker room and he said something. He goes, "Oh shit, man, you're mic'd up, coach.
He's like, get your ass in there.
Get your ass inside.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up."
You tell me if Mike McDaniel said that, he'd be like, "The fuck did you just say to
Calais
me?"
would pick him up.
Wring his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's
Okay.
no way.
That's it for our wrap up there. We're on to week 14.
Okay. Let's see here.
Before we get into picks, we have to address
Yeah, we got time.
the big thing in the room.
Cole might miss the playoffs.
Fuck me, man. I am on the outside looking in. Dad screwed me. Screwed me so hard.
Just get used to this.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that too. So
Get used to it, America.
right now I am on the outside. I am 5-8. I have lost. I have lost 4 in a row.
Your girlfriend,
5-0.
who's
5 in
been
a row.
watching football for 3 years.
Paige is 11-2, just cruising. She is dominating.
She pulled out a win against me barely.
So I have the most points scored against me and the least points scored for me. So my team is
Blows.
The fact that I'm
In the whole
5-8
league.
In the whole league.
In the whole league.
The fact that I'm 5-8 is a shock.
It's crazy. You're Joe Burrow.
I am Joe Burrow. I'm just pulling it.
Gotta buy
right
a
now,
Batmobile.
Allie, myself, Owen, and Mom are all tied, and 2 out of those 3 make it. Dad, if he loses and we all win, because Dad also plays, so somehow that could all happen. But he plays Paige, so it's not going to happen. So if Dad loses and we all win, then we're all at 6-8. So then 2 out of the 4 get in. And it's down to points 4.
So instead of 66% chance, it's a 50% chance.
Correct. Well, but it's a 25 for myself. And I'm 8th in points 4, so I'm not getting in. So
if dad loses, that's the case?
And we all win. So if Owen wins, I win, and Mom wins. Then we're all in a 6 and 8, and then we all go down to
and then
4.
if you lose,
if I lose, I'm out. If I lose, I am out.
These last 2 we have 2 weeks before they start, right?
No, next week it starts.
Okay, so this is the final
If I lose, I'm out, because even if Owen loses and Mom loses, they're ahead of me in points.
So I need Mom and Owen to win. Who are they playing?
You play Mom.
Fuck.
So yeah,
I
thank
know,
you very much. Mason. Woohoo! I'm rooting for your stacked ass team. And then Allie plays Owen. I just need one to lose.
But Owen is sneaky, dude. I almost got beat by him.
Twice. You almost got beat by an entire league, okay?
Yeah, but I pulled it out.
Who's beating Mason? Mason has 3 losses. 2 of them, half of my wins are against you. Makes no sense. But I need to win. I play Alexa.
I picked one kicker.
Alexa.
That's why I lost the fucking page, because I only picked one kicker.
I play Alexa, the worst team in the league. I just need one person to lose. Because if I win and someone else loses, I'm in.
Which is so dumb.
And then I go live, baby.
So Allie needs to lose and I need to lose.
Correct.
For you to have a chance to not go. Or if Alexa beats you.
Yeah, but she's projected to beat me right now. But
so if she beats you,
I'm out. If I lose, I'm out.
Oh yeah.
If I would have won last week against Mom. But this is the problem. So fuck it. Oh. I have J.K. Dobbins. I forgot who Dad had. His running back goes on IR. He texts me, I want Chase Brown, because we fill IR spots. Chase Brown puts on his team. 20 minutes later, J.K. Dobbins, IR. And I'm like, what the? I would have taken J.K. So there's no good running backs out there. None. So then, because this is pre-McCaffrey injury.
It's slim pickings.
So then I was like, I'll take Dowdle, but he played already because it was Saturday. And he's on the Cowboys. He played already. He had 20-some points. Yeah. So I don't get his points. I lose. But if I would have had Chase Brown, I would have won. Then I would be in the playoffs right now.
So Dad just being on top of shit is the reason why you're not in the playoffs right now.
Sitting on his phone at night.
Oh, hey, I want that guy.
Yeah, I lost. So now I am not even in my own control of my destiny.
Yeah, that's tough. So can I just remind everybody that Cole was so cocky.
I've won twice.
Walking into this season that he bet me, since I won. We've been in this league for 3 years, okay? Cole's won twice and I won once. Yes. And Cole's starting to see the trend that it's really just between Cole and I. And he's like, I'm so confident that I can win this, and it's probably just going to be between me and you anyways, that let's just make a bet. Us against the field, basically. So our odds are horrible. Whoever doesn't win the championship has to have a mustache from
the end of
the football season to the beginning of the next football season. So that's like February, whenever the Super Bowl ends, until late August, September, when
Labor Day,
when the 2025 season starts. So that's like 7 months. And we're not mustache guys, if you couldn't tell. I mean, I can learn to be, but it's not going to be fun.
So that
I might turn some patience. Some patience might turn away. Cole was so cocky, and my whole point is, here we are,
brutal
playoffs brewing, and Cole might not even make the playoffs.
This sucks.
So if he doesn't make the playoffs, he's guaranteed a mustache.
And I
have to win the whole thing to not have a mustache.
If I get in, do I think I'm going to win it all?
Probably not.
No, because Paige's team.
You gotta just. I mean, you're gonna have to put on a show. Run the table. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers 2010 performance.
Do I think it can happen? Sure, because fantasy's all luck, right? Like injuries, whatever.
People get hurt and people get sat at the end of the year.
Correct, and that's what screwed it. So I'll say a couple things. I just want to get in because it's embarrassing to have your season end not in the toilet bowl. Like, with all these circumstances.
We need to establish something today on what happens if you don't even win the toilet bowl. If you don't get into the playoffs and you don't win the toilet bowl, which means you'd be last place in the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
You need to be punished. for the cockiness.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I'm gonna win it all so easily that I'm willing to.
I don't know.
And now you lose it all. Oh my God! You better start.
I don't know.
Thinking here,
You
buddy
got to
boy.
think about it. I will say
Hitler stash for 7
no.
months.
Okay, no, that's too far. I will say I didn't make Paige's picks. I helped guide her. In the sense of like I told you, like she was like
I asked like 2 weeks ago, and you said
did.
no.
I didn't make her picks, but she
I
was
said,
like,
did you make her a cheat sheet or something?
no, I didn't.
Okay.
But she would ask me like, out of these 4 players, are any of them bad? And I say one guy is. I would leave it to like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
And then she picked the people.
Okay.
So like I helped.
I
promise you now.
Yeah.
I told her. Next year, I'm fucking you all.
Yeah.
I am not talking to soul.
I'm doing it in a different room.
I'm doing it in a different room. I'm telling Paige, good luck, because you're going to be 2-11 next year. I don't give a shit. I am going Hellstorm. I am going to go.
Yeah, or don't say anything and just be like, yeah.
He's good. He's good.
You were
Draft him.
like, if she doesn't win this year, be like, you were so close. And I kind of want, I like having more people in the mix. Like I know Mason's
It is
always in
fun.
there, and I want you to be in the mix too. So I made you a cheat sheet.
Yeah,
and then just do like the
shit.
worst guys
I'm
ever.
going off on
Yeah,
you
that's
guys.
funny.
I'm not taking anyone lightly. I am prepping. I'm going hard.
Like
'Cause
you didn't this year.
I didn't prep this year because I took it a little.
I never prep.
lackadaisically.
I'm
I
just
always
that
prep.
good, baby.
Oh yeah, because you've won once.
Yeah, and I was in the fucking championship twice.
Okay, but this is what we got to say. I came up with our out.
Okay, so if you don't want to have a mustache
For certain time
certain
periods.
reasons, because certain things might happen next year that are pretty big, and I might get my
This
picture
is-
taken. I don't want a fucking mustache
This is what
because
you
of
have to
fantasy
do.
football.
This is what you have to do.
Okay.
Because you will have a mustache.
Yes, if I have a mustache, can I just say this? If I have a mustache, so will you.
Yeah.
I think the only person who has a chance to win this right now is me.
And the rule is mustache has to be thicker or longer than the rest of your facial hair, but facial hair can only grow out for the what we call the 5 o'clock shadow. Now that's not the same for us. Like it's what grows and you can see it. You know what I mean? Once you can, it's visible.
Yeah, because you can't grow.
Yeah, I can't
cheek
grow any
stuff,
of this.
yeah.
So like once this becomes visible, I got to keep it tight, or this has to get like real. You know what I mean?
You have to noticeably have a longer
Long
mustache
mustache,
than
correct.
other stuff.
Yes, that's the rule.
Yeah.
I listened
So
to
you
the
can.
whole podcast.
I hate to always shout them out because they are so much bigger than us.
Barstool.
Barstool, big cat, and I'm not a fan of him. But he always. I think it might be. It looks thicker too, just because it's not as gray.
Yeah,
like
but
it's
that-
blacker, and then everything else is just like stubble.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
pretty
it
much what you
looks
have to
more
do.
like.
Yes.
So that's your out.
No, that's what you have to look like with a mustache.
So you're tweaking it because you're like only a week's worth of growth, and I can't grow this in a week.
No, it could be a week's worth of growth. I'm saying I think it would take me a week to grow facial hair. So like
I can get like stubble in a week. I can definitely get like stubble.
yeah,
in a
so
week.
if it takes you 2 weeks to get something that's like visible, but then this is still long, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
The out
Okay, so you're
is
out.
this.
I thought we had to pay money.
No, we got rid of the money because
Okay.
I think it's too easy. This is challenging, but this is healthy.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a good one. You gotta like do like a.
For every mile ran, you can eliminate
A day?
3 days off of your mustache time period.
Okay.
Every mile ran, you can eliminate 3 days. So just do the math here. If I ran
Can't walk.
10 miles, run,
How do you prove that you're running?
we need
Honor system?
honor system, and we need to start
Times?
in the beginning, like a picture
Like
of
if
a
I s-
time and a
yeah.
sweaty time.
If I'm like,
hey.
yeah, I did 3 miles and it's 40 minutes, you're like, okay, it wasn't 3 miles.
Correct, but
or
like-
it wasn't running.
And like if you're at
Yeah.
Western, we'll see you running. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone's got to be a voucher
I'll just
to
be
you.
like, fuck you, man.
Yeah, right? So just think about this, though. If you ran 10 miles in a week, that's 2 miles a day for like 5 days. That's 30 days. You cut a month off your mustache time.
So you have to, yeah, okay.
So your girlfriend
thinking-
wants to do a 5K. You could run the 5K with her.
Because that's 3 miles or whatever.
And you
2 miles. 3
and you
miles.
cut a week
6
off.
to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A week off your time. Why is this
That's
hard?
good.
Because neither of us
Let's
like
run.
running. I fucking hate it. I thought about
I feel like you do it more than I do. When's the last time you ran?
like 2 years. I used to run,
Okay,
and I got
yeah.
running shoes, and then because I was like, but it's a good thing for the summer. It's healthy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a different kind of cardio that we don't, because we do cardio, get. And then I was going to do like 1 day, but I was like, one day, that's like 30 miles. I was like, I'll never run 30 miles.
No.
And then I was going to do a month. And I was like, what, you could run 7 miles and get it all done?
Yeah.
And then I was going to do weeks. So 3 days. Do you agree to that?
I agree. I'll shake on that. What the fuck are you doing? You sweaty ass hand. Okay. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Because if
I
you're
like
going to,
that.
if
I
you
like
got
that.
some, and
Because I'll be like, dude,
we have one more thing to say here, though.
I'm getting professional headshots taken or whatever it is.
One more
like,
thing.
I can't. I need to grow this out.
Can
So
you-
I need like a month to grow this
can you
out. So I
cut
need
it?
to do that.
Can you chop it? And my question is like, I need to look good for May.
Why?
Right? For whatever,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Let's say you have something
You're not
going on in
dropping
May,
big news
right? Something going on in May.
Yeah.
I did a month's worth of running to get that off.
Can I place that over
mustache
here?
it to May, look good in May, and then restart it again?
Yeah.
Can I place my time off? It doesn't have to be like August up.
Yeah, I ran the time. Now my time starts without a mustaches now. I don't think that's how it's going to work.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Does it shorten? Because we go from
We're
February.
getting so technical.
Listen to this.
So we know we're
It's
going to
important.
lose.
Listen to this. If you go, we got to hurry up here, too.
I know, we do.
February to August, if you run a month, are you going to July then? Or can I use it in July or June, and then I just have to just finish it through August? Like, can you place where that month off is?
I think a mile gains you 3 days.
Yeah, and if you
And
run
those
that
are
time,
those are days. It's like PTO. You can use it.
we'll use it whenever. Okay,
You can use
That's all we
PTO.
need.
That's
all
your.
we need.
It's your. We gotta think of a different acronym.
H-
Mustache time
MTO.
off. It's our MTO.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you want to do? You just want to do pics
Yeah, we
on
could.
our Instagram?
No, that's way too short.
Okay.
Let's go quick. We gotta fly.
We do have to
Packers
fly.
Lions Thursday night.
I'm going pack.
I'm going Lions.
Okay.
Browns Steelers.
Steelers.
Yes. Vikings Falcons. Kirk returns home.
Vikings.
Jags Titans.
Oh.
Titans, because I don't think Trevor's playing.
Okay. Titans.
Jets Dolphins.
Dolphins. Sorry.
Eagles Panthers. Eagles.
Raiders.
Bucks.
Bucks.
Saints Giants. Saints.
Giants.
Okay. See, I'm up 3, by the way. Seahawks
Yeah,
Cardinals.
I gotta make some. I'm going. Fuck. Who's favored?
I like the black. It's Cardinals -3.
I'm going Cardinals.
I will too. Bears Niners. Niners?
Yeah, Niners. Yeah, Bears.
Bills Rams.
Bills. Yeah.
Chargers Chiefs Sunday Night Football.
I'm going the fucking Chargers, baby.
I'm going Chiefs. I'm going to take such a big lead. Monday night, Bengals Cowboys.
I gotta start doing something.
That's
Bengals, baby. They're finally gonna fucking win.
I'm going to take the Cowboys. 'Cause I don't know.
Oh, brutal.
That's good. Next week, we play Seattle. Bills Lions 3:25.
Hell yeah.
Let's
go.
go.
Let's fucking go.
Good
Right
return
on
pod.
time. Good to see you. Glad to be back.
Yep.
Take care. We'll see you next week.